So there we go.
So now I set up the GoPro to record myself riding backwards and forwards on the Ninebot One E Plus because I've been practicing quite a lot. And of course I had the GoPro on still, so all I did is took a still of the kitchen floor. So you didn't see a thing. So I've got to do it all again. So that is, see I've touched. So back, oh, not doing as well. See now the last video, I was doing this really well. And of course now, so now, backwards, forwards, backwards to forwards, okay. And backwards, forwards to backwards I had to touch. So let's try again. No, I had to touch again. So I've been practicing this quite a lot. Yeah, I did it that time, but not easily. And not again. So the idea is to not go too fast and just have steady. See, I did it that time. Backwards and forwards, no problem. Forward to backwards. Oh, there's a bit of squiffy bit there, but see, I did it a few times in a row there. Now, of course, I've got the, see, I touched that time. Now, I've got the advantage of having the kitchen table on one side and the cooker on the other, which means if it all goes wrong, I can put my hand down just to steady myself. Now, outside, that is not going to happen. So, the idea is to keep practicing this until I can do it in the kitchen without actually touching anything. So, see, that's backwards to forwards, I get more times than I don't. See, backwards to forwards. But forwards to backwards, oh, I don't know why that's more difficult for me, but it is. See, I'm touching over and over again. So even the transition from backwards to forwards, I don't always get it right, but I can seem to correct it. Whereas the other way, I can't always correct it. But if I just keep practicing, I guess, I'm going to get better. But I am finding this a very difficult skill to master. I've been doing this for ages. And although, you know, that's looking quite reasonable. Whoop. Okay, that was all right. That was all right. Sometimes, if you go charging at it, and you're too fast to brake and then go back, it can be difficult. So I find actually, if you actually go a bit slower to a standstill, well I didn't look that time, but if you go a little bit slower to a standstill, that can actually help you. So that was all right. I went a little bit off. See, that would have probably recovered if I had more room in the kitchen there. But of course, I'm a bit constrained. I have to keep straight as well. Now it's all going wrong. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. So that was all right. That wasn't. I'm determined to do another forward to backwards. Backwards. Oops! All completely wrong. It's, give me a nice composure. Backwards. That all went a bit wrong, didn't it? Yeah. Forwards to backwards and backwards to forwards. Oh, all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. But even sometimes when I am all over the place, I still manage to do it. Other times I just can't. Anyway, and it's exhausting. But there you go. That's the position so far. I will master it once I've mastered it in the kitchen. Yeah, once I've mastered it in the kitchen, we'll take this show outside. But my goodness, I've been practicing this for a while now, and this is a very difficult thing to get under your belt. But I'm determined. See you folks.